Welcome back. I'm sure we got ourselves another video. We got ourselves a Kendra G video. Kendra G's finna talk to some sister with a lot of noticeable tattoos, a lot of noticeable ones. She's a mom of three, and she's saying she don't want to knock the boots until marriage. Now, to me, I'll let y'all know right now, once you knock out like one of those little people, once one of those little people leave out your baby portal, that abstinence thing that's damn near insane. Like, I don't even agree with it with once you start like knocking boots, but you let a little person through and you're saying you let three of them. Y'all know Chef Trez, not just one of them things or two of them things, that's three of them things. She let three of them things out of her baby portal, and she's saying this. But in this video, Kendra G is finna catch this heifer, and hopefully, I think she is. Kendra G finna have to deal with this heifer lying back to back. All right, so it's like Chef Trez and Drake put together, and the embarrassment is Meek Mills. So she's three rappers all at the same time. But hold up, just in this video, need you to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit notification bell, and the comment says give me a thumbs up or heart. Just let me know that's real. But you know, before we get to the video, I need y'all go ahead and hit the hype button. All right, we doing a Kendra G video, y'all. We doing a Kendra G video. When do we do those? So hit that hype button.
Like the video.
And don't be a freeloader, all right? Because you wanna know something I just realized? You niggas stop hitting the cash app. Yeah, but I accept that. I accept that because y'all start hitting the hype button, which I respect. So if you don't know where the hype button is, you can always send me $1. It's damn near free. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
Okay, like you looking for love. Those tattoos?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. How many tattoos do you have?
7.
7. Are those all butterflies? Download the Kendra G Singles dating app now. Available on iPhones and Android phones.
No. Well, this is like a collage.
Okay.
Butterfly, Hello Kitty, my child's name, and I'm a Gemini.
Okay. All right. So is your name Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31.
Well,
And what you do?
June.
You'll be 31?
Mm-hmm. June
30. 31. So you're 30 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And what is so you a Gemini or a Taurus?
Gemini.
You're a Gemini. Okay. So you're 30, Gemini. Her birthday. Well, you 2 months away, girl. We still in April.
Right. But it's the year.
I feel you. My birthday's in 3 weeks, I think. 3 weeks. Okay. Ashley, 30, Gemini. You said you have a kid. You have one kid?
I have 3 boys.
3 boys. How old are your 3 boys?
9, 8, and 2. Well, he'll be 3 in September.
Say again?
He'll be 3 in September.
9, 8, 2. All by the same man?
No, I have 2 baby brothers.
Okay. Girl, just tell me the age in this moment.
Oh, 2, 7, and 9.
Okay, got you. 2 baby daddies. You ever been married?
No.
Why you not with the 2-year-old dad?
Because he's very toxic. He lied and manipulated me to even get me. He lied about everything, including his name. So I just, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How long did you date him before you found everything out?
He kind of got mad and like blurted everything out. Like we got in an argument. But this was like back in 2022. So
before you got pregnant. So basically he lied, which is fair.
Okay,
hold on. He lied, which okay. He manipulated you, okay. You ain't know his name, okay. But you found it all out before you got pregnant by him, girl.
No, I didn't even know I was pregnant until like I was 4 months. So essentially we met on Hinge. He matched with me. We met that same night. So how I got pregnant is, when you connect with somebody, you with them, we were together like nonstop for 2 weeks.
You about to just say a whole bunch of nothing, ain't you? This finna be wild, because if you got a 2-year-old, the child's 2026, boo-boo, 2024. You had a child 2024. He lied and everything in 2022. I mean, it was 2 more years. 2 more years. Like, what are you about to say? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of confused. Like, it's kind of making making my brain do some tricks up there. It's like, well, are you about to try to find a way to make this make sense that you just said that this guy was a liar and everything, and then 2 years later you slept with him and had a child, but he's toxic? Somehow, are you about to try to make this work? Because it's amazing if you can.
I end up finding out, like hot and heavy.
Well, girl, I'm not sleeping with nobody I only know for 2 weeks, though.
I mean, my mindset was, it's just like when you connect with a person, like you feel like you know them like longer. And like I said, like we were together for 2 weeks straight. So it was just like, you know.
So do you take responsibility for your part? Because that was too fast.
Sure. I played it back in my mind. Like prior to me meeting him, me and my baby daddy, to my first 2 kids, were like in like a complicated spot. Like he was messing with somebody else I didn't know. I thought we were trying to work it out. So when I played it back, I'm like, oh, he was a rebound. So I wasn't emotionally stable per se. And then, like I said, after, you know, we were still kind of complicated. And then after connecting with somebody like so strongly and so fast, I was like, oh, okay. Kind of like went with the flow. That was a bad mistake because, like I said, I want to say a month after that, he lied about his name, his age, how many kids he had, like everything.
Well, girl, of course he did. You ain't know that man.
But no, this is the thing. But here's the thing. I never had a person lie about their name.
I mean, yeah, that's a
profile. It was like, it was just weird. I never encountered someone who lied about, like, if I ask you, what is your name? Like, I don't expect you to give me a whole completely different name. If I ask you when you were born, I don't expect you to give me a whole completely different birthday. If I ask you how many kids you have, I don't expect you to say one, you have 6. So I don't know. It was just weird to me. I never.
Okay, so don't cut me off in this moment. But you ain't know him. That's the whole point. You got intimate with a man who you didn't take enough time to get to know in any way. So at the end, don't cut me off, because you keep trying to cut me off. 2 weeks, girlfriend, you don't know nothing about nobody in 2 weeks, child. Like what does Steve Harvey say? It takes 90 days on a job before they give you health care. So
don't you bring up that guy. Don't you ever bring up that guy. Steve Harvey make bald guys look bad. Steve Harvey, the one with the hairpiece, he had a hairpiece for how many years? You don't know anybody. Yeah, why would you? So you're going to listen to a liar tell you information. He was a liar. Don't listen to a liar try to explain to you how to do things. He's a liar. He's going to lead you somewhere to his pockets. All right. He's leading all you horses to the pond of his pockets. I'm sorry. I just don't. Steve Harvey, don't bring him up. All right. Oh yeah. Allegedly that he's a liar. Allegedly.
So you just gotta. I'm not defending him in no way because he lied. But what I'm saying is you moved too fast to because you're telling me in 4 months of knowing him, you got pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if he would have, because here's the thing, like when I get to know someone, because that's essentially when you get to meet someone, you ask questions to get to know them. I don't expect the person to lie about everything I ask you, number one. And number two, if he would have told me he has 6 kids, he would have been friend zoned right away.
And that's why he ain't tell you, and that's why you gotta take responsibility. Hold on. Ain't nobody, he lied because he didn't want you to know everything because he knew you would be out. But that's why we gotta take self-accountability and vet longer, because at the end of the day, you know, it's gonna be on you, right? So it's like, I'm not defending his
accountability for my actions. Like I said, I wasn't in the mental space. I was just, you know, I just found out my baby daddy had tried to put me in a triangle. So like I said, the reason why I was like so hot and heavy is because this is the first person, me and my baby daddy have been together since 2017. So this is the first person I actually had a strong connection with prior to him. So, you know, I thought it was gonna go somewhere. And like I said, when we met that same night, we matched and we was together for like 3 weeks. That's how I got pregnant. But yeah, so it was just, yeah.
But Ashley, let me jump in. You didn't have a strong connection because it was a lie. I'm trying to get you. You had strong chemistry. You had strong, what is it called? Lust. You had strong excitement. But we gotta, we have to rewrite these words, because when you say stuff, I had strong chemistry. No, you don't know nobody in 2 weeks. Okay. It's all fantasy land, and hot and heavy. He might've been attractive, and you know, that's fair, but long-term stuff to really build with somebody, you ain't learning that in 2 weeks.
And then on top of that, you know, I was 26 when I met him. So this is not like me now. This is like I said, a while ago. And again, I wasn't emotionally ready for anything, to be honest. Like me looking back, you're right, 100%. I'm not defending anything. That's why right now I'm abstinence. Like I'm not even, you know, I'm like a whole different, like I'm, you know, finna be 31. Like, you know, I'm not like this, my mindset now, it's not like, and then again, that was the first time ever in my life I had a person lie about everything. So that was kind of like a new, kind of like, and then the only reason why I found out is when he got mad and disclosed everything. He was in a whole relationship. So it's just like, it was a lot going on. I take myself accountable, but yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, let me just, I'm listening to you. I gotta just change the YouTube show start time because I can tell we about to be with Ashley for a second, child. Ashley, okay, so that's over.
Mm-hmm,
that's over. You mentioned you're abstinent. You're abstinent until marriage or relationship?
Marriage, no.
Marriage. So now you're abstinent to marriage.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been practicing? How long you been abstinent for?
Now it is, started February of last year, so about like a month and some change. I mean, a year and some change.
A year and some change.
Mm-hmm. It's April, gonna be May, so yeah.
Listen, I respect your choice, and I feel like, but you know, you going from one extreme to the next. So now you went from, hold on, Ashley, don't cut me off. I'm gonna let you talk.
Sorry.
We're gonna, you can respond after. It's your life, so you can stand in it, but it's gonna be definitely 2 weeks, hot and heavy. All of that is way too fast. Now the new requirement is wedding, and then some men might say you have 3 kids, including a 2-year-old, and I have to agree to be stepfather to these children without having sex with you until the wedding night. So I think they're both extremes, but it's your world. Are you dead set? Like, are you dead set unless you're a wife, you're not having sex again?
Oh, absolutely. I found, you know, I always had God, but I like a year, you know, like when you go through life, right? And it's like everything is like happening at once, and it's like, woe is me. But it's just like also like you're living in sin, right? So it's like, how
Don't do this. Don't do this. Let's not do this, God. Don't do this. Don't do this. So many. There's so many Christians that aren't Christian. Like there's so many. Oh yeah, man. I've always been a Bible person. I've always been a Bible person. But all the sins I do is just crazy. It's just crazy. Like you don't even do like a sin sometimes. Like nigga, you got 3 kids. 3 kids you ain't married. 3 kids with I think 3 different niggas. Like, I don't even know. Was it 3 different niggas? I don't know if it's 3 different niggas. I know it was at least 2. But God, oh man, she pissed me off so much. There's something in my eye. My eye is itchy now because of her stupidity. It pissed me off.
how could you blame anything but yourself? So you got to reevaluate yourself, look at yourself, and then like, I believe in God. Once I strengthen my relationship with God, it's like I'm following everything in the Bible. You know, I stopped smoking. I barely drank, but I don't drink anymore. It's just like, you know, I stopped doing a lot of stuff. So the person I'm looking for is a God-fearing man, number one, who's on the same path as me. I'm not looking for anything else, period. Because that's how you get situationships, I feel. So
yeah, I don't agree with situationships. So you don't got like listen, I think, you know, I do get women that have the no sex to marriage rule, and it's your life. So I just know, like I told you, you're going to be everywhere. So that's definitely going to be a discussion of you being celibate to your wedding night. But let's continue. What do you do for a living, Ashley?
I work for the state. I'm in Georgia, so Peach State.
So Ashley, Georgia, and you work for the state?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I think I have it all. So we got Ashley, 30, Gemini, mine are 3 boys. She's in Georgia, works for the States. 2 baby daddies, never married. No sex until her wedding night. What kind of man you looking for?
A God-fearing man, number one. You know, you gotta love Jesus. A man who respects his mom. I feel like, because that's, if you don't respect your mom, you could never respect me. A man that's just like, you know, on the right path, has a straight head on his shoulder, not a liar, deceiver, you know, honest. I feel like the basics.
Okay.
Mm.
No, I figured. No worries. You have to do something real quick. Oh, we getting the Kendra cam early. That was one of your kids?
Yeah, my 2-year-old.
Okay, here we go. All right. So what are your deal breakers?
A liar, a cheater. I feel like the basics, you know, a deceiver.
A deceiver. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Honestly, like I said, I'm turning 31. It's not really, I have to be somewhat attracted to you, of course, but I'm not really big on like looks. Just like I said, just morals. You have to have morals, a good character, you know, integrity. I feel like the basics.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, I feel like you have to make more than me, you know, because you have to take care of yourself, especially if you have kids. Nowadays, inflation is very high, so 100,000 and up, I feel like.
Wait. You just said, okay, he got to make more than you because you got to be able to take care of yourself. Nigga, it's you and 3 kids. You don't take care of yourself. Like, you don't make enough money to take care of yourself because that's all I just heard. I'm not crazy from what I just heard, right? If you can take care of yourself with 3 kids, I guess you're going to say you get child support. Unless them niggas is paying all the money for them kids, say $100,000. $100,000, you take care of yourself and some. You ain't just take care of yourself with $100,000 unless this nigga live in like the heart of the city or some shit like that. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy.
Because in this economy, that makes sense.
So the request, could he have kids already?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. So the request is God-fearing man, no sex to your wedding night, and he has to make at least 100K.
I mean, especially you have kids, you have to be able to afford you and your kids. So I feel like 100K is reasonable, very reasonable.
But you say she had kids. Oh,
I want to
okay.
be as sympathetic as possible. Have you ever thought of the mindset of the 100K guy? I
mean, here's the thing, Kendra, like, I understand like where you're getting at, but I have like my options, like right, you know, I don't look like I have 3 kids, number one. So when you meet me, you don't automatically, that's not what you see, number one. Number two,
what does that
I'm not
mean?
Ugly. So even with like when I get to meet a person and actually talk to a person, they actually like me. And then honestly, the kids don't even really matter much for most men. I don't have a problem.
You having 3 kids don't matter to most men. You having 3 kids don't matter to most men. That's a wild statement. Like, she said it so comfortably. I'm now trying to think, like, is she right?
So why are you talking to me?
That's true as well.
Honestly, I didn't even think you was gonna pick me, but I just wanted to like meet you. But I mean, I'm open to what you.
Go on.
This nigga's a liar. That was just a flat out lie what she just said. Kendra was right. Why are you talking to her? And you said, I didn't even know you was gonna pick me. I just wanted to talk to you. No, you didn't. Nigga is out. You're struggling out here. Okay, we found ourselves a liar.
Back down to what we were just discussing. And I don't want you, and this is why I said I want to be sympathetic. You know, I've been doing this for 6 years, right? Of interviewing people. And
I've been doing it for 5.
There's things that I know now that I would have never conversate about 6 years ago. So the men you were just discussing, I think you are attractive. Like, so there's going to be men that are going to want to be with you. I agree with you. You're not an ugly woman. I think you're gorgeous. We saw you stand up. You're well put together. But then there's categories, right? So what you want is, you don't want a guy. There's plenty of men that will be like, yeah, I want to have fun with her. She's attractive. You want the guy that's going to court you and take you serious, right?
That's why I'm not having sex, because you're going to eliminate yourself. Because honestly, again, I'm not desperate. That's number one. So I feel like when you're desperate, you'll go for anything. And back in my younger days, I wouldn't say I was desperate as in like I couldn't pull someone. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. And that led me to where, you know, I was led. I wouldn't trade my kids for the world because it was obviously meant to be here. I feel like everything happens for a reason. But now me, like, especially in my 30s, it's just like a whole different mindset. And the person that I want is, number one, going to respect himself and me and God. So that makes like slim picking itself, you know, because a lot of people don't really believe. So
So in the year of your abstinence and with the men, how has that been? Are they willing to still date you knowing that you're not having sex to your wedding night?
I mean, yeah. I have like I don't want to spill my tea, but a lot. Again, I feel like it's the approach, right? When you come in, especially the person I'm looking for, when you respect yourself, it kind of like your energy kind of like draws them in. Yeah, so I really don't have an issue with, because I'm very blunt and honest up front. So I ask my questions. You can ask me anything. I'll let you know like what it is. I'm not going to hide anything, you know? So it's up to you. Like, I don't have a gun to your head. You know, you can take it or leave it, you know, type shit. So yeah, it's just like, again, you know, I'm not.
So I'm trying to figure out, so what ends the relationships then? Since you said the men don't have a problem with your requirement, and they make the money requirement too. So what's been happening in the year? Like, why do they end?
Yes.
I wouldn't say necessarily they end. Right now, I'm just talking, you know, to the people, getting to know.
Okay, are you trying to tell us right now that you're talking to multiple guys? You're talking to multiple guys right now while on Kendra G's dating show. I need to know that. I need to know, is that what she's saying? Because Kendra said it was redirect. Say, okay, why did they end? You know, I don't want to say that they end. So you are currently talking to multiple guys while saying you are a church woman. You are currently going on dates in like whatever with multiple guys while saying you're a church woman. Hey, yo, man, in today's age, church niggas, do whatever you want, right? In today's age, I don't know what these niggas is. You niggas need to start calling yourself Christians. Y'all, people who actually know the Bible, y'all better start calling yourself something else. Come up with another thing, like Christianas, like something like that.
Know people better, instead of just like hopping in hot and ready. Like, I learned from my mistakes. Like, I feel like life is a lesson itself. Like, we're all on journeys. So if you bump your head, it's better to learn than to bump your head over and over again. So it's my approach. So again, I'm honest. I'm not hiding my kids from no one. And they really want me. So it's more of that. Again, like, I don't look like I have
hold
kids.
on. Okay. It's
Stop
not
saying
about looks,
that.
right? Because again, I think anybody watching, and if anybody was to disagree, they're a hater. You're gorgeous. I don't think that's nothing to do with what I'm talking about. And again, I'm not God either, right? But when we put money in it, you know, this is what I've been told from men, right? It comes to math, right? So this guy has to be willing to financially support your children, you know, also be willing to wait until the wedding night to also have sex, which I'm assuming y'all will be on a courting stage for a minute, right? Like, you know, like you probably court for at least a year. And then I don't know, you tell me, you want him to seriously court you. That means he wouldn't be having sex with other women, correct?
Yeah, like if we're exclusive,
Right.
that's the, you know, the definition of exclusive is, you know, there's no other one but me, especially if we're taking each other seriously. Again, I'm not here to force anybody. So if it's your decision, right? So, you know, everything that comes with me, if you are wanting me, because here's the thing, like,
Okay.
I don't
Jesus
go
Christ.
for men who like listen to like God rest his soul, Kevin saying, whatever,
There you go.
you know.
There you go. There you go. She covered her grounds. She did it. This nigga, watch her. She's about defense. I'm telling y'all, anytime I hear a lady, if I hear a lady say, I won't talk to guys who listen to Kevin Samuels, even though Kevin Samuels was promoting black families, when they say that, that's manipulator. Yep, they're a manipulator. That nigga in the suit and glasses was out here trying to help black women get with niggas with money. Yeah, let that sizzle. He was trying to help them. So you want a nigga with money? Yeah. These are things you gotta be like. This is the criteria. If you don't want to hit these criteria, I give you the criteria to be with an average guy. But don't worry, he was building blocks to getting black families back together. And this nigga, she's part of the goddamn Wild Banshee group. Anytime I hear this manipulator, you watch him. You don't trust no motherfucker who talk the way she talk, even when she said type Ooh, my spider senses start kicking. It was kicking hard as hell when she did that. And she got a Hello Kitty tattoo on her chest. I say, oh yeah, I've always been a guy or woman. You always been a guy or woman with all those tattoos all over your testicles? Them baby suckers? And then you got Hello Kitty on your baby suckers? Okay. You always been, you fix your words. You ain't always been one.
Kevin, I don't know his last name. I don't really go because my whole thing is this, like.
Yes, you do.
There's somebody for everybody. Like, there's to each his own. So it's just like your mindset. If you are very like closed-minded and not open-minded, I wouldn't want to like be with you anyways, because we wouldn't agree on certain things. Like, yeah. So I feel like certain rules apply to certain people.
Okay, this is true. Dating is very individual. I do got to correct one statement you said. Everyone does not get a romantic partner. I think we say that saying, but that's not a fact. And we can all prove that because when we say there's someone for everyone, I believe God is good, but that only person God has guaranteed you to have is the person in the mirror. You the only person that is guaranteed. Everybody else, children included, at some point in time, either you go, they go. So we recite the saying, there's someone for everyone, but I think we say that in a romantic manner, and that's just not a fact. God did not promise every single human being a romantic partner. And I know people hate when I say that, but it's needed to be said because we recite things that are just not factual. Like we probably could all name people who have passed on who never got married or never had a romantic partner. So that's just not God's promise. God's promise is we have a journey, and I don't know what everybody's individual journey is. And that's what life is about. And we'll have people that will come along throughout our journey. And some will get married, some will not. Some will have children, some will not. That's the truth. But the saying there's someone for everybody in a romantic saying is just not true.
What I mean by that is like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I done seen people with no legs get married to people with a person who has legs.
Those are the easiest marriages because they don't have high requirements.
Thank you.
I mean, but what I'm saying is they're not the pick of the litter, and they have like a provider, everything, and they're handicapped. So it's just like, when I say that, I mean, it looks.
I bet you she don't. I bet you she didn't see any of these things. She's just saying it. I bet you she ain't see any of these things. I'm telling you. Oh, there's somebody in a wheelchair. You're talking about a nigga that wasn't in a wheelchair and didn't got into a wheelchair? Because if you talking about a person who's already in a wheelchair getting with a nigga who's a full-time provider, I don't know what you're talking about, my dear. I guarantee you she don't know what the she's talking about.
It's one thing, but also it's your personality, it's your character, it's your morals. You know, are you a headache, or are you like a relief? You know, do you cater? You know, that plays a big part of it, because looks can put you in the door, but a stank attitude can kick you right back out. Like, who wants to deal with his beauty phase? Like, it's not forever. So.
That's true. Let me ask this. Are you going, Ashley?
Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Do you have a looks requirement? Should he look a certain way?
No.
Oh, you don't care how he looks?
I mean, I have to be somewhat attractive, but I don't have any, no.
I want you just to answer this, because this will be the question. Okay. And I want to, and again, we're just having a conversation, but I want to get all these questions out because I know when you're reposted, these are things people might say. So again, I think nobody disagrees with your attraction, right? So I'm going to just take it in the money part of it. Like a man that makes $100K and looks pretty good, he's probably going to have a lot of options of women, right? Like it's just the way the game is set up, child. I don't make the rules, but everybody want a $100K man that looks good. So then the question becomes, if this man has a lot of options, why does he solely focus on a woman who may, have 3 children already? And also the requirement is to wait until marriage to have sex when he may have options that don't include those 2 things.
Again, it's not all about the looks. I feel like when you have a connection with somebody, because, this is me talking from experience. This is not like me, projecting. I didn't had a man who had over 200,000.
Okay, let's stop right there. And he was willing to marry you without no sex and all that?
Yeah.
So what happened?
What happened?
Again, it's about character. So once I found out, like, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking for experience, not.
Okay, but no, let's talk about this guy that you just named that had 200K that was willing to marry you and not have sex until your wedding night. Why did you count him out?
Character. Once I feel like I can't trust you, like, what
was wrong with his character?
What was the character?
Just little small lies, very high temper. Like, once I feel like you lost my trust, you know, it's kind of like starting from the ground up. Because
how long did you guys date for?
About a year.
And y'all never had sex?
No, I didn't say we never had sex. I met him before I became abstinent, so we had sex.
Okay, girl.
Nigga, was you listening to what she just said? Nigga, she literally said it. She literally said it. Oh man. No, I never said we didn't have sex. She said this guy, 200,000 guy, you did not have sex with this person. That's the conversation. What's wrong? Oh yeah, this is character, all right. Yeah, you know, listening is also part of a character, right? Listening got something to do with it, and you don't got that. You don't got that. You don't got no listening skills. You know what? I'm finna just jump out the window, completely out the window. I think you might be retarded. I think you might actually have a disability. You know that the person that on the wheelchair? That's a disability. Yours is in your goddamn head. That's what I think you have. I'm willing to bet that. Whatever that app called Kalashi or whatever, where they just let people just take random bets, I want to bet that she's mentally retarded.
He don't count, child. He already had sex with you.
But it was
we talking about, no, this is important though. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but I'm just trying to have a reality conversation. That guy and you had already been intimate. So he's not the guy we're talking about. We're talking about a man that you've never been intimate with, that is going to agree to all of that. So that guy didn't fall into
that's harder. Because like I said, we had sex twice. And then I told him, like, okay, that's it. Like, I'm getting closer to God. I'm becoming abstinence. And he was okay with it. I feel like that's harder than...
How much longer did y'all break up after you said you were abstinent?
Well, I want to say February of this year.
No, but when did you tell? So
when did you tell
when was the
him?
last time y'all was intimate, and then when did y'all stop talking?
That was August of last year.
So you haven't been abstinent for over a year because you had sex last August.
Well, almost a year, I guess.
So you're a liar. So you're a liar. You got a problem with niggas being liars while you're a liar. All right. Yeah, so she has a problem with liars while being a liar. Got you. I got you.
I met him. Well, it was February or August, one of those. Again, we only had sex twice. So it was February or August of last year. I'm kind of like, I don't know.
February and August are very far away. They're not even close in months.
Oh, no. Then yeah. It was February, March. It wasn't August. I take that back. Yeah, it was March. Like I said, I met him in February.
She's just saying.
We was intimate 2 times in March. And then I told him after that, because I was feeling guilty, because I already had this in my mind, prior for me even meeting him. So I just told him, like, I want to be abstinent. He told me that it was not a big issue because his last relationship, they stopped having sex a long time ago. So, I don't know. But that's what he said it wasn't a problem for him. But that's my point. I feel like that's hard from having sex, then completely stopping and being able to continue that for the respect of me. Again, it's all about respect. Like, I'm looking for someone who's aligned with me, equally yoked, That's why I don't have necessarily
She's just saying words.
Too many requirements.
This nigga just said she don't got too many requirements while saying that a person taking care of her and her 3 kids and not having sex until marriage, not too many requirements. And he gotta make 6 figures. 6 figures. 6 figures. Take care of 3 kids. No sex until marriage. And based on what she just said, she's a rug puller. She could just change her mind. She could just change something up. She do a goddamn phone, like, Omaha. She can do that in minute. And then if you don't go along with it, she'll say you don't respect her. Nuts.
I'm not sure what happened.
Sorry, I got a call.
So a couple things. So the last time y'all was intimate, it wasn't August, it was March, you're saying of last year. Okay. Yeah. And you guys dated exclusively all the way into February?
All the way into August, because we moved in with each other Yeah, well, it was February. Yeah, we moved in with each other in August, and that's when.
So in March, you guys. So you moved in with each other in August. When did you move out?
This year in February.
So you moved in together in August and February. So y'all was sleeping in the same bed every night, and y'all was never having sex.
I tried. He had what is it called? Sleep. He
So
snored.
let me ask the question again, because maybe it's a clear question.
He wasn't sleeping. That's what I'm saying. We were sleeping in the. I tried sleeping in the same bed with him, but he snored very loudly, and he also like stopped breathing in the middle of his, and it would wake me up. So. Sorry, I got a call. Once I wake up, I can't go back to sleep, so I had to sleep in another room.
So you moved in August, and y'all didn't sleep in the same bed.
We did for like a month, and then after that, I was sleeping in another room because, like I said, he not only did he snore loudly, he would stop breathing for like 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden a gasp of air. And once I couldn't, once I wake up, I couldn't go to sleep, so I wasn't getting much sleep, so I had to.
Gotcha. So
yeah.
we moved in August, and y'all broke up in February. Y'all never had sex during that time.
Right.
Okay.
A hand on the Bible. I have no reason why.
Nobody cares.
So and he was fine. So according to you, he was abstinent during all that time too.
We lived together, so 100%. All he did was work and come home.
So why did y'all eventually? So what was the lie that made y'all depart from each other?
Great
Here's
question.
The thing. Like I'm trying to. I know my issues. I know my flaws, like my vices, and I'm actively working to get better. I can't be with a person who's not doing the same thing because you're pulling me back and you're triggering me. And once I felt like you're pulling me out of character, like. For no reason.
All this is very nice. She asked you a direct question. What was the lie that made you want to leave? This right here, what you about to do is nothing. This is nothing. You could just answer the question.
It's kind of like a toxic. If I take 2 steps forward, I don't need a person to take me 3 steps backwards. So it wasn't like a healthy environment for me, especially me actively doing the work. And especially when we have conversations and we talk about the problem and then it constantly occur again. So, I can only express what I need and, what you're doing and things like that. Like, for example, I take accountability for my actions. I can't be with a person who don't take accountability for their actions. Like, I don't need a man-child,
I got that. I guess the question I'm asking you is, what was the ultimate demise? Because it seems
there you go.
Huh?
That.
What? I don't know what that is. What was that?
Not being able to take accountability for.
Well, take accountability for what? What happened?
Okay, because it was a few things. We would get in an argument, and then he would lie about what he said, and then it's just like I would have to pull text messages up to like prove like this is what you said. Like it was just doing too much. Okay. Mind you, at this time I was like 30. 29.
I thought this was last. I thought y'all just broke up this February.
Right, but I'm talking about the beginning, last February, like when we first, remember we moved in with each other in August of last year. Right, and
y'all broke up 2 months ago, right? Or when did y'all break up?
I would really say we broke up December. We moved.
Girl, listen, I was trying to roll with you, but you done told two. No, listen, hold on, no, Ashley. You done told so many lies that I kind of let go.
It's not a lie.
Because, the truth is easy to tell. And you're...
Nigga, where December came from? I didn't even hear that month. This whole conversation. Thank God. Kendra Cook.
And this story changes 5 different times and dates. And I let him go for the grace I was giving you. But hold on, don't overtalk me. Don't overtalk me. Yeah. I'm actively trying to listen and give you the benefit of the doubt. But you have changed dates so many times, and I always say this: the truth is easy to tell. You just said y'all broke up this last February. Now you saying December. Like
when I say broke up, I mean like we stopped living with each other in February. The relationship was over in December, but the lease wasn't broken until February. So February is when I got my own place and we stopped living with each other. December was the beginning of the end. So it's not me lying; it's me trying to go back a year ago, because we're halfway over with this year. It's
not a year ago, girl. If this is what happened, this is 5 months ago.
A year ago.
Huh?
February of last year is a year ago. You asked me when
Wait,
we first
okay,
had
so
sex.
wait, when did y'all break up? February of last year?
We got together February of last
No, I'm
year.
not asking about that. I'm asking, when did y'all break up?
That's what I'm saying. So
When did you move out of the home, for clarity?
February of this year. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so I'm asking about things of 2 months ago. We're in April. So what I'm not asking about when y'all started. We passed that. We were talking about.
I was being told. You asked me when we had sex, so I said August because that's when we moved in together. But we really had sex. I had to remember back in March of last year. That was the first time we had sex. We had sex twice. That was not a lie. That's just me trying to go.
So y'all
back.
did have sex in August.
I mean, no, that's when we moved in together. But I said
Okay, you said you had sex twice. What 2 months did you have sex twice?
March.
So you only had sex twice in March.
Right.
Okay. And
That's a lie. She didn't say. Remember before she said she was trying to name it. She was trying to name it and said, "Yeah, we only had sex twice." I was like, "Nigga, what?" Before she had trouble finding out what month it was. Now she's sure both times was in March. Nigga, please. Okay, nigga, please. Okay, don't trust this nigga. She's crazy. She is nuts. Those butterflies signify flying away stains. She's a liar. All right, a liar with flying stains.
And y'all broke up 2 months. You moved out 2 months ago.
I moved out in February. We broke up. We was breaking the lease in December. So that's when we actually officially, we were still living together, but we were not really talking much. It was kind of like tension. So that was December. I moved into my own place February 8th. So yeah, it's just me trying to, differentiate. I don't have no reason to lie.
Yes, you do.
Okay. All right, so let's continue. All right, Ashley, 30, Gemini. Okay, so we did the money. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Okay.
Yes. Stand your ass up.
Okay. Look like you're in shape. So we just talked about, so this was your last relationship we just talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when was the last time, you don't have to answer, but when was the last time you was intimate?
March of last year.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm
lying.
actively working on them. But leaving, like I said before, like when I feel like, I'm not being heard, if I have to reiterate like the same thing over and over again, and you're still not applying or trying to work on it, it's time for me to go, because it's like, how many times do I have to tell you this is what I need for you to actually care? So I would say I'm somewhat of a runner. Also my temper, but this is like something like, through the grace of God, I feel like,
Wait, hold up. My fault. I had to, that didn't sit right in my goddamn spirit. Nigga, did you just say one of your flaws is leaving, like knowing when to leave, and then your other thing is you're a runner? Runners leave before they're supposed to leave, but then your thing is leaving? Does she know what a runner is? Like, I'm not crazy, right? She said that, like, her flaw is knowing when to leave, and then another flaw is being a runner. That right there is a contradiction. I'm stuck.
I'm actually overcoming, but giving more grace. When I was like, I feel like, here's the thing, when we all have like a little girl inside of us that had like a defense mechanism, especially if you got bullied or whatever, you had to defend yourself, so you have to be on defense. That little girl,
not knowing when to leave is giving grace, ain't it?
Learned that does not serve me in my adulthood. So I had to change myself, because basically the things that I was doing was hurting me more than saving me. So I had to look deep within myself, rearrange myself, and like, okay, Ashley, the things that you did to defend yourself or keep yourself safe is not working in your 30s. So me, like I said, not being like too hot-headed, too defensive. I learned how to listen to understand, then listen to respond. What else? Not being nonchalant. Like, I also learned, if there's something that bothers me, I'm going to state it in the moment instead of just letting it linger. Because then you build up and you explode.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a natural nurturer. Like I said, I feel like I'm a good partner, period. Like, we all I had in a little backstory, I had all my kids in my 20s, right? I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Obviously, that's why I was attracting the men I was attracting. Met my, like I said, my baby daddy when I was very young. I feel like I'm a good nurturer. Like, I take care of you. I can cook, number one. I've been cooking ever since I was 9. I know what my partner would need in a woman. Also, like, a lot of men like to be just felt wanted, you know? Just a lot of men like to felt wanted, appreciated. I feel like that's just easy, especially when you reciprocate energy. I 100% make a man look better.
You make a man look better?
100%. In
what ways?
Like my just appearance and period. Like how I present myself, how I carry myself now. My energy, I feel like I walk in, and this is not me being cocky. This is just, again, speaking from experience. I walk in a room and I demand attention. Like,
this is just period. Cockiness.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, she's gonna upgrade you. What was the age range you said you wanted to date, Ashley?
I didn't say, but I would say, and don't judge, like 38 to 50.
No, you definitely should go older. I think that's right. Older, yeah, you should definitely go older. Do you want more kids? I can't remember.
If I meet my husband and he wants more, I would do like 3 is the limit.
3 more kids?
Right.
Oh, okay.
I would be opposed to that because, again, genetics wise, I feel like, you know, I bounce back very easy and I don't work out. So it's just not like,
more cockiness.
I feel like it's genetics for sure.
Okay, well, let's do it. Ashley, I know you just jumped on. We're on TikTok. Are you inside the Kendra G Singles dating app?
We ain't gotta do all this. Big screen. She's a liar. Okay, she's a liar. Ooh, man. I guess, you know, they was done. I'm letting you know right now, Kendra let her go. Kendra let her go. Kendra had her on the ropes, and Kendra said, you know what? I'm gonna stop hitting her. That's what you did. Kendra, I don't understand you. Kendra, you were Pacquiao. You was Pacquiao, and you got her dazed. Why didn't you just throw one of those weird straights like leaning? Because, you know, Pacquiao, he threw some crazy punches. Like you could have been down here like bip and she went straight to sleep. Well, Kendra, you messed it up. This nigga's nuts. Nigga changed her dates so many times. Say, oh no, I'm trying to figure it out. Nigga, stop saying dates. Stop saying dates then. If you don't actually know the day, you can just say, I don't remember. She made it seem like if she said I don't remember, well, Kendra G was gonna literally turn off the lights and say, like, close the door, say, game over. Dude. Like, you know that Saw music is gonna start playing as soon as she said it. When last time you was intimate? I don't know. Boom, Saw music just start playing and Kendra G just stand up and start telling her about herself. You always thought that you could find a man with 6 figures. Like, it's anything could have happened. But you know, and now I see the Kendra G videos. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, I don't really got to know any information. All I gotta do is just listen and see if the nigga who talking is crazy. Like, there's no arguments being made. There's nothing. Who the hell says they've been a godly person all day? Like, she said she been cooking since she was 9. I don't believe nothing she say anymore. I always been a godly person. How you get a Hello Kitty tattoo on your chest? Like, almost right between your nipples. How you do that? Amazing.
Oh, that doo-doo, baby.